So we powder up, get ready.
Ready.
Live. So what's up, guys? Guys, stop. Hold the press.
Hold
Dave.
the press.
Dave.
Big news.
Guess what happened?
I know what happened.
Guess what happened?
I was there.
Donna got picked. She was our winner. She is the winner of our seat to the World Tournament of Slots. She is packing her bags and going
incredible
to the Bahamas at the end of October. That means Donna has a chance, a 1 out of 500 chance to be a millionaire at the end of this.
Oh, man. Millionaire Donna.
Wouldn't that be incredible if she won it? What would we do?
I would completely blow my mind if Donna won that, because it's like, and then we get to interview Donna.
That's right. Well, we're going to interview her anyway.
Donna. It's like, look, bam. And Donna, we did some quick math on that trip, by the way. Just the trip. Airfare, hotel for 2, you're looking at like 10 grand minimum.
Yeah.
Minimum for that. I mean, like bare minimum. So
that's a little high. But
7,000.
7,000. Yeah.
But I figured for 2 with food.
That was 2. But anyway, it doesn't matter.
Okay,
it's still an incredible giveaway.
8,000.
Even if you don't win. And plus the first 19 places, so you have a 19 out of 500 to win something.
Yeah.
And even if you get out early, they're going to pick somebody from the losers to join the last round. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah.
It's insane.
Correct. Congratulations, Donna. And we want to give a special shout out to everybody that participated.
Absolutely, everybody.
We had a great time doing it. As you know, they were a partner of ours, but we chose this because of this wonderful gift that they gave us to give to you guys. Otherwise, it would have never happened. We felt like this is just something that perfectly aligned with our values, what we already play, and the fact that they were able to give us something to give to you this substantial. It was a no-brainer for us. We had to sign up and do it. So we appreciate, of course, everybody over there at the team that helped with the production of this, as well as the Pop Slots team and their incredible app and incredible.
It was awesome being part of all that.
It really was. And I got to say that I know a lot of you guys signed up for this. It's up to you if you want to keep playing or not, but we encourage you to cash in those free chips every day and to keep playing, because remember, you can earn rewards for a lot of other stuff in there. Yep. I mean, there's Southwest flight credits. There's 2-for-1 shows, 2-for-1 drinks, discount hotel stuff. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff in there that you can earn. And yeah, you don't get a lot of coins every single day for free, but if you pop in, on your lunch break and play for 5 minutes until you're out, and then you return the next day, it'll build up over time. It'll just take some time, but hey, it's free.
Lower level bets for sure.
That's right. Yeah, and watch that.
Last long.
That's right.
Make your money last long.
That's right.
If you let your money last longer in that game, you can try to get those wins. And once you're up to a lot, like you saw, like how I was betting with mine, I have 43 billion coins, but I'm still betting like 100 million, 250 million to spin, because I want it to last a long time. I want to get there further. And
that's right.
That's the secret of any of those games.
That's right. Absolutely. So thank you to the team. We do appreciate you. And we, of course, appreciate all you guys that participated. I'm sorry if you didn't win, but you're a winner in our book because you helped us out and you helped support the channel. And that means a lot to us. So
absolutely.
Thank you so much. Plus, it's just a fun app to play. I mean, I'm starting to play. I had never played it before this, and now I'm playing it because I just think it's cool. So I really love the bonus games and stuff in those slots. All right, next big announcement, guys. We are getting down to the wire. We only have 2.5 weeks left.
No,
Dave is sweating it off.
Q2E. We got to cancel.
Davidson, we're not doing that. Dave can stay home.
There is so many last-minute things that have to be done, and there's 2.5 weeks left. And every day I'm checking my email, checking my phone, following up with the 2 vendors I got left. A lot of the stuff has come in. I've got a lot of stuff behind me. It's so great. I got this stuff here. We're giving these away. So you guys right there. I did this on the members live too. Showed them the exact same thing.
There is stuff on the other side, guys.
There is stuff on the other side.
They're not just white cards.
They're not just white cards. But we're super excited. It's coming up close. It is still not too late to sign up for the meetup. We have 163 people right now. If you want to sign up, Proud Monkey, Susan, Majestic will drop that link in there. We are capping it at 200. 200 is going to be the dead last because we don't. Everything accounted for is 200. So that's it. We're done with 200. Not coaster sets. There's like there's 50 of them right there. So there's stickers. But I'm not sure.
So I want to show you guys just real quick. Let me add this to the stage.
I didn't even pay this dude. I didn't even pay this guy. I will definitely start paying you, James.
We'll man, what is going on here?
We definitely go back
stacked
and
against
forth
me.
In our.
Oh yeah, no, I think Dave is definitely more disciplined than I am. I will admit that for sure.
Definitely not a better player.
I think change it. Definitely change it.
It's just all luck, though.
That's right. So in case you guys didn't see the link, you can always go to our website at gamblesmart.net. There's a big red button on the homepage here. Just click that, and then you get to see. Go ahead and register if you think you're going to attend. And this just lets us know how many goodie bags to prepare and all that. But we got to cap it at 200, and there's not many left. But anytime that you guys want to come, the events are all starting at 6 p.m. Pacific time at Downtown Grand on Sunday, October 5th. And so this is when all the fun's going to begin. We're doing a meet and greet with us. We're going to do a lot of fun stuff together. There's going to be a free goodie bag as long as you pre-register. If you miss the cutoff or you want to bring a friend or whatever, it's open to everybody. Please come in. You don't have to have a ticket or anything like that. This is just pre-registration is just for the goodie bag. We're going to do a live Q&A panel. We'll take any question. This is going to kind of just be, it could be personal stuff. It could be gambling related. Doesn't really matter. We're going to try to answer everything there. Free entry into a slot tournament. So we'll be doing a slot tournament there. And a free coupon for a hot dog and a beer. And then we're just going to hang out at the Downtown Grand for the night. And we're just going to have a lot of fun there. Take over the casino. That's what I want to see. I want to see all Gamble Smart people in that casino. And that's it. I want to kick everybody else out.
Who are these Gamble Smart people? How come they're taking over? We can't get a seat anywhere. Because
that's right.
Downtown Grand is a great casino, but it is not a big casino.
That's right.
So 160 or more people in there at once, just from our group, that could take over a good portion of the table games and slots. I mean,
and just
be crazy.
One thing to keep in mind, as always, with full disclosure, guys, they are not sponsoring us. It is a partnership. It's a true partnership, which means no money has exchanged hands. They're not paying us to promote them or anything like that. We just really love the team there, and we love the casino. It's just a good fit for us. Low denomination games, small and cozy. It's just, and the rooms are good. We've both stayed there. You know, it's a good property for us. So we picked them because of how well they've worked with us. We have our special promotion. It's been going really well for them as well as us. We're always checking with them. Is it working for you guys? Because we want them to benefit from it too. You know, because this is not a partnership that you see most often. Usually, there's a lot of this being changed hands, and that's not the case here.
We do get free rooms when we want them. You know,
but that's kind of off of our play. Yeah, so
we don't get anything. We don't get extra free play. We don't get extra food credit or anything else like that. It's just, hey, when you guys need rooms, let us know, because we are playing there and we kind of don't have to book them the same. Is Downtown Grand bigger than Slots of Fun? Yes.
I would say so.
It is bigger.
It's more of a square too, instead of
a square rather than a rectangle.
Yeah,
but there's a lot more in there as well. They have a huge bar in the middle. If you do not want your hot dog, you don't want your beer with your hot dog, go to the bartender and say, I have a coupon for a free beer and a hot dog. Can I pay the difference and get a beer and a mixed drink, or a beer and a hot dog and a mixed drink, or a hot dog and a shot? Maybe they'll do something for you. You know, It never hurts to ask.
We do recommend getting a player's card. It is not necessary for any of the stuff that we're doing. Now, if you want to be part of the slot tournament, you do have to have a player's card. But any of our events and stuff like that, you do not need to have one. I would strongly recommend you get one, and make sure you use especially if you're new there, make sure you tell them, and there's going to be a lot of that night. Tell them that Mark and Dave from Gamble Smart sent you, and they're going to give you up to $50 in free match play. And then they will give you $15 in slot play, but you will have to play 15 points worth before you will get awarded the 15. which
So
is not much. It's
$15.
$15 through a machine, coin in, and you'll get the extra $15 in free play. So make sure you do that. I recommend doing that, especially if you're going to play there along the night. Their comp system is a lot different from others. You don't get a lot of whiz bang features and all that, but the thing is that you build them a lot faster. So
you'll get a free
nice.
room.
You'll get a free room easily there if you play for just a little while. Yeah, exactly.
So, way low play.
And the reason we like that property too, guys, is that the biggest thing is the denominations, right? They don't even have a high limit room there. It's it's all low denomination stuff. Lots of quarter machines in there, lots of penny machines. The table minimums are low. But not only that,
$5, I think.
Yeah, $5 blackjack. I think. Yeah.
Do they have like a $3 blackjack? I can't remember.
I think they do have a $3. It's during certain periods of the day. I think
certain periods. But like almost.
And that table's usually always crowded, but
it's packed.
But they have low table limits and minimums and stuff like that. But it's really like a block and a half away from the main drag of Fremont Street, and so we like that because it's away from the noise. Like if you've ever stayed on Fremont Street before, it can be a lot of boom, boom, boom during the middle of the night, But this one's a little further away, and a lot of the rooms are facing away from it, so you're not going to hear that overnight. But you still have access to all those casinos. You know that we love Four Queens, so we're going to most definitely be going back and forth between Four Queens and downtown Grand just because of the machine selection and stuff like that. So
I would definitely recommend, if you're there before the meetup, to get your player's card. Don't wait for there to be a line. It will be a line, and they are not the fastest. They only have one person, maybe two, working that player's desk. So as best you can, if you get there on Saturday, make a stop over there. If you're there early on Sunday, drop in and get it done.
Yep, absolutely.
And Kestrel had a question as well. If I don't want to drink alcohol, can I get the soft drink? Go to the bar, ask them. The best thing to do in that situation, and this is any bar. This isn't just this bar. Any bar. Tell them that you're the designated driver. They will most likely get you Cokes, soft drinks, tea, whatever, for free, because that's almost like we're doing our right thing. So that's a good hint on almost any bar.
We're going to verify with that, but I have no doubt in my mind that they would exchange giving you a beer for a fountain drink at the bar.
Pretty strict on it, but at the bar, I'm pretty sure they would.
It's we'll ask and see.
Yeah, it's because they have a deal with Pabst Blue Ribbon and Lone Star. So
that's no, I totally get it. All right, guys. So please, we cannot wait to see you guys. We're going to have so much fun. We really can't stand the wait, but it's almost here. We've been talking about it for 3-4 months now, and it's a short 2.5 weeks away. So hope to see you out there soon. So guys, as usual, this is our weekly Q&A. So start asking your questions. We got about 12 of them started up already. So if you have any questions for us, hopefully gambling related, we're going to start plowing through these and hopefully have a good show tonight. Learn some stuff.
Some good questions already.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, let's see.
Let me check this one real quick.
Go ahead,
Pat. Yes, you absolutely can say David Mark from Gamble Smart sent me, or Mark and Dave from Gamble Smart sent me, and they'll hook you up with that promotion. You absolutely can get it. Just go to the player's desk, and they'll have it. It is one time only. That's it. One time only.
And make sure you have to say the right words, otherwise they're going to say, who? We don't understand. Say either Mark or Dave. If you get our names backwards, that's not a big deal. Mark or Dave from Gamble Smart sent me. Just say that, and then they'll do the rest. Let us know if you have any problems. But all right, let's see. Johnny Jorsek says, what is the deal with the 98% RTP slots in the bank of 5 or 6? Is it really 98%, or is there a catch shell game? Now, if they advertise that, then absolutely at least one of them, now not all of them, but at least one of them has to be set to 98% for them to legally be able to advertise that.
I do believe if it is over all of them, they all have to be. If it is over one of them, then that one has to be. But if it's over all of them,
I've heard both sides of that.
Yeah, that's what I've heard, is that if it is over all of them, they have to make them that.
I think the bank that they have around the cashier, it's lots of fun. I think all of those are 98%, if I remember. And I think they might still have 97%. Yeah. So in that case, they probably are set that high.
Yeah. Would not doubt it on there for sure.
Yep.
That used to be a very common thing. There used to be banks all over, from Mandalay Bay all the way down the strip. They had huge signs on everything. 96%, 97%, 98%, 99%.
All that stuff has been slowly going down, so they can't really.
I saw one that was 100% one time. 100% payback. And I'm like,
not possible.
That's not possible.
Yeah.
So
something weird with that one.
Yeah. Maybe because
there's no slot machine in existence that's over 100 or over.
Right.
Except for video poker. We're not talking about that. Video poker can go up to, I think, to 101.8, I think, on some like jacks or better type games, but definitely not slot machines.
And from Joshua, once a machine is placed on the floor with a specific RTP, does it stay that way throughout its life of the machine, or is it common for casinos to change the RTP based on traffic? So most of the time, and I'm going to say most of the time, once the machine is set, it is never touched again. They don't care. A casino is not after a 0.5% or a 1% difference. They don't care about that. It is the casino's right. They can do it at any time they want. They can bring the gaming commission out, and they can change that machine's payback percentage to be higher or lower based on the state minimums or maximums. Okay. However, most of the time, once the machine is set up, it's that way. They don't care. The difference between 91% and 89% is insignificant to a casino. So that's why they're just not doing these changes all the time. It takes time and money to do these changes. But if they're going to do maintenance on a machine, for sure, they might decide to change it then.
And one of the caveats that Dave mentioned is everything that he just described is true, but it's in the short term. So,
short term.
If they were to change a payback percentage, typically if they were to do it, it would be on an annual basis. A lot of people have said, well, they do it on the weekends because they know California is coming in and they're going to play no matter what the payback percentage is. So in that short-term sample size, anything can happen. Even a low-paying machine that's set very low, 83%, can still become a winner over a couple of days of play compared to machines set at, say, 90%. Those things can happen in such a short sample size. So casinos, and Dave always says this well, casinos are in it for the long run. They're looking at the long-term statistic. Where do we want to end up at the end of this year for all of our machines? We don't play that way. We don't play 100 million spins on slot machines throughout the year. We go on a weekend and we play. And so for us, it's a lot different. And that's why gamblers actually go and play, because even though it's stacked against us in the long run, if it's set at 90%, that means like on average, every $100 we put in there, we're going to lose $10. And so if it was like that in the short term, nobody would play slot machines because you would always lose every single time you played a slot machine. You would never come out a winner. But because everything is a long-term statistic, a lot of things can happen in the short terms. And that's why sometimes you bet 3 credits and get 1,000 credits. Sometimes you bet 3 credits and get 100. Those things happen because of the short-term variance that you see. And that's what we're playing for. We're trying to get lucky and hit that button at the right time where we just happen to catch a big win. Right, we're sprinters. But a casino doesn't care what's happening in the short term. A lot of people will say, well, they'll take a machine out of service because it's been paying too much during the day. It's not going to make any difference to them because, they're just going to turn it on the next day. And eventually it's going to work its way out to whatever the payback percentage is. It's just going to happen. And that's how casinos look at these things. They're more interested in, are people playing these things or not? If people aren't playing them, we've got the wrong machines in there, because that's how they generate revenue, is by people sitting down and playing those machines. And that's it.
Yep.
So they don't micromanage. A lot of people think that they do because of crowd control, or they know crowds are coming in, so they're going to alter the machines. It would be very difficult and very challenging, a lot of paperwork to do that every single time without any kind of guarantee that in that short run, it would make any difference on their sheets, right? So the good question.
Very good question.
All right. As Niner65 says, on a top dollar bonus, are the offer amounts preset at the time you hit the top dollar symbol, or is that randomized depending on what you hit the try again? So it's your second one. So every single offer on top dollar is a separate and independent event. There's only one exception to this, and that's top dollar
disagree
premium.
With that, but okay.
Okay, you can disagree all you want.
I think it hates me. And every offer is 15 credits.
That's a personal problem.
Absolutely personal issue. Yeah, absolutely personal issue.
So on all of them, like double top dollar, regular top dollar, 9-line top dollar, double top dollar, all of those, every single offer is a completely separate, independent, random RNG stop. So when you hit the try again button, that moment that you hit it is pulling the RNG and saying which of these offers is going to come next. So it doesn't know ahead of time. There's only one version of Top Dollar that it does alter um, based on what the previous offer was, and that's Top Dollar Premium, because it gives you 2 offers. So on that one, there is some weighting involved based on what has been hit before. And so, but that's a very, I mean, you don't see that one hardly anywhere anymore, but that's the only exception to this. I hope that makes sense. So if you see a good offer, please take it. Don't think it's saving something up, because it probably isn't.
Yeah. The chance of you getting something better than the take offer that it suggests is low. Yeah. It can happen, but just play the basic strategy and you will win in the long run.
That's right.
And question for Dave. Do casinos ever factor in spend outside of gambling, like shows, food, shopping, when calculating offers? Yes, they do. Hotel stay, food spend, shows, shopping, all of that. Everything you do on property, always use your player's card. That's like super thing. Give your player's card. Say, here's my player's card. You probably get a discount. You'll definitely get points for it. If you can, charge to your room. If you plan on anyway buying food, whatever, charge it to your room. You're putting it on the same card, but you're guaranteed getting those points. Plus, you don't have to go to the rewards desk and do all that. You can get tier status by not gambling. And one of the reasons why MGM changed their program from 25x on spend down to like 5x was because people were literally getting platinum status on spend alone, and they want gamblers. So, but yes, you absolutely can. They factor that in. Just make sure you're charging that to your room. Make sure that the casino does offer that. WinStar does not. You do not get points for food and all that, but most casinos you do.
This is a really good thought. I want to put this up there. Bassmaster said, if the return to player was defined and advertised, and the firecrackers / pigs were labeled as meaningless, do you think that would drive away players and hurt casinos? Yes, it would.
I don't think it would hurt casinos. I think it would hurt those games.
I think it would hurt the games, but the problem is people love those games. And if you take away what they love, they're going to have to replace it with something else. And I think casinos in the short term would definitely be hurt by that, because they would have to kind of go back to the drawing board of games that didn't used to use those tactics and things like that.
Right.
RTP is really challenging because I've always gone back and forth between putting that on the machine or not. In a perfect world, I would love it, but I would also want to make sure that people understand what it means. I think a lot of people don't understand what it means. They think that is the expected outcome in their individual session. A lot of people say this to us. And so my concern with posting a number on there is they may not understand what it means to them. And we want to educate them first, right? So, and I think that would be fine. In a perfect world, we would educate people on what that RTP means, and know what to expect. Because here's some of the problems. Some of the games don't go as high as others. So even if they wanted to set it high, some of the huff and puffs only go to 93%. They don't go any higher than that.
Some of the new ones only go to like 87% with the progressives.
And like 90%. 90% would be the highest on some of the progressive ones. And so you have those, and then you have a double diamond sitting next to it that says 98%. Well, a lot of people say, why would I ever play the huff and puff? It's like, no, there's still a reason to play it. It's just, it doesn't go that high. It's just not that designed for that game to go that high. And that is a complicated thing to try to explain, especially in the short term like that. So I kind of go back and forth, but obviously I'm for transparency 100% of the times. And I'm going to say it, the firecrackers and the all of that stuff, I think it's a dirty tactic. I don't like it. I think they should, if they're going to continue to do it, it needs to be not on page 8 of the instructions. And the way that they explain it is not, I always call it word salads, because it doesn't make any sense to the average player. It doesn't make any sense. Just use simple language. It's an illusion, has no bearing on outcomes. And some of them do say that, but some use these weird sentences that try to explain away what it really means.
They use
and I'd rather it just be printed right below the firecrackers saying visual only, stuff like that. And it's not, but I just think some of those things are predatory to get people to continue to play. And we know it. We know that's why they built it in. Why else would they build that in? Right.
Exactly.
And people don't
maybe
read
one
game
day
rules.
We can get it changed,
Yeah.
That's our goal, is to really try to change the industry. It's like punching a brick wall, but we're going to keep on punching.
That's true.
Thank
Definitely
you, Paul Wooten, for the $49.99 super
sticker.
Sweet. Really appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Paul. That's great too. $50. Are you kidding me?
Any donations go to help the channel. We do not use it for our gambling money. They all go for channel expenses. We decided a long time ago that's not the way we were going to do it.
Yeah.
And there's a good question right here from Chris K. Does using your player's card affect the payouts of the machine? No. This is one of the myths that I can't stand the most. This one, and putting your ticket in and out, using your player's card, not taking your player's card out when you get a bonus, any of that stuff. None of that matters. It's somewhere along the line, someone started saying it mattered, and then it's just propelled itself. Nothing you can do affects the outcome of a slot machine. Nothing except pushing that button. That's it. That's the only input you have.
Let's see. This is an easy question. The Shulin Panda, why do they make so many of those Huffer and Puffer games? People play them. People play them. Every time a new Huff and Puff comes out, everybody, anytime a new one comes out, everybody's glued to it. Who's going to be the first influencer who's going to play it, you know? Because it's exciting. It's a very lucrative, what you want to call it, game thing. It really is. And every single manufacturer has these. Like Dave said, Dragon Link's the other one. Aristocrat Buffalo has. Buffalo is another one Aristocrat has.
Have we gone to the Buffalo well? I mean,
yeah. You have IGT with Wheel of Fortune and Top Dollar and Pinball. They all have these games, and they've always been successful and very noticeable. What's the most hardest is putting out a new game that has no title that anybody understands. You know, it's not Buffalo anymore. It's chickens. They have to take a chance, right? They have to take a chance that people will sit down and play it because it's unrecognizable, and that's going to be a little harder. You know, it's like going to the grocery store and trying to buy, I don't know, cheese or something, and you see a bunch of different brands. You're always going to lean to the one that you recognize the most. You're not going to go with a soft brand you never tried before. It's just not inhuman. It's just not what we do as humans, right? So it's very challenging for them to think up these new designs, and they put them out there. I guarantee you, when they put the first Huff and Puff out, the very first one, they had no idea it was going to be where it is today, but it latched on. People loved it. For whatever reason, it clicked. It latched on, and the rest is history, because they did the smart thing and they came out with a second version. Just like when movies come out with part 2, part 3, the first one was so successful, they know the second one is going to be easy to make money off of it. Even if it's a terrible movie, people are still going to go watch it. You know, so
up to? Like in Fast and Furious
like
32,
8.
Yeah, it's like
exactly.
It's the same.
But anyway, that's what's going on here, and eventually it'll get played out, and nobody will want to see it anymore, and they'll just stop playing, and then it'll go away.
And they'll have a new one. Bassmaster, thank you for those 5 gifted memberships. If you happen to be lucky enough to get one of those memberships, make sure to go to our posts on our YouTube page and look for the members on how to join our Discord, all the little premium things you get there. Also, if you want to get one of these gifted memberships, make for sure, 1, you're subscribed to the channel. Got to be subscribed to the channel. 2, make sure your settings are doing that. And I'm sure Proud Monkey, Jason, or Susan are dropping in those instructions right now on how to make sure those done.
Simon S. says, my casino has 48 Dragon Link machines, and the room is called the Dragon's Den. So that WinStar has the same thing with the Lightning Links.
Lightning Links.
Although there's a lot of stuff in there now. It's not Lightning Links.
Yes, Jim. Troll dolls do work. That does work on a slot machine. Absolutely. That's the only thing that does work, is having troll dolls. Yes.
Sarcasm, guys, before everybody kind of takes a clip.
He was being funny too, but hey,
I know.
If you want to have a lucky coin, a lucky chip, a troll doll, whatever on the slot machine, if you feel something brings you luck, do it. Go with it. You know, luck is the only thing we have playing slot machines. Okay. There's no skill involved. It's luck on timing. All right. It's not like blackjack where you have to know how to play blackjack or baccarat or craps or anything else. It's more like roulette, where it's a large percent of luck is involved. Yeah, you can come up with a system in roulette and everything else, and it's going to give you a better chance, but it's still a lot of luck involved. If you feel a lucky rubber split works for you, do it.
Do it.
Absolutely. You want to wear a hat, then that's your lucky hat. Do it. Absolutely.
Yep. It'll work until it doesn't.
It'll work. It's like if you think it works, it works. If you believe it works, then it does.
If you believe.
Whether you believe or don't believe, you're right.
And Steven's always asking great questions in here. So even if you have a copy of the slot machine's par sheet, and what he's talking about as par sheet is like, it's the instruction manual. All of the different probabilities of everything that can occur on that machine is represented in a par sheet. And this tells casinos how the game is expected to pay out over time, right? No, it's not available to us public. We wish it was, but it's not. It's all proprietary information.
Yep.
But even if you did have that, let's say that you do have that, it still comes down to the luck of the spin. Yeah, like Double Diamond and Double Diamond Deluxe is a par sheet that is readily available on the internet. You can find it. Does that change in any way how I can predict outcomes on a Double Diamond machine? Not at all. But what it does tell me is the odds of hitting everything. So now we know that the odds of hitting 3 double diamonds is roughly 1 in 46,000 spins, I think it is. I think that's useful. I like to know what my odds are of every single hit on the machine. I think that would be useful information that the public could get, but it doesn't really change. Like, you can't use that to your advantage, if that makes sense. Now, it may, if you're trying to decide which machine to play, I think that would be incredibly useful. Maybe one of these days, Dave, 10 years from now, there'll be a QR code on every slot machine, and you can just scan it, and it'll tell you all the probabilities.
Tell you all the everything.
I wish.
And it's
the lottery does it.
It's going to say, in recognition of Gamble Smart's efforts to change the industry.
Yeah, right.
QR code.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
EJ laughs a lot. New games like Momo, Mummy, Firecrackers, etc. don't have lucky chance spin. Is that a mistake or not? It's just the manufacturers choosing or not choosing to put it in. A great example of this, of all the Dragon Links have it, but Buffaloes do not, because it's made by the same manufacturer. They just didn't put it in. I don't know if it's a manufacturer's preference of maybe the game itself or whatever. Maybe they just feel like there's not enough, oomph in that game to put it in. I don't know the thought process, but it's not a requirement, that's for sure. I don't believe it's a mistake. It's probably more of just a corporate decision not to put it on this game or to keep it on this game. Or maybe it's a proprietary thing that, you have to license from someone. Not 100% sure on that one.
It's true. Somebody could own the copyright to it. You never know.
Yep.
Or the trademark. On some games, it's actually configurable by the casino as well, so they can turn that feature off if they wanted to. On some games, not all of them, but some. And Lucky Jules Slots gifted 20 Gamble Smart memberships. Thank you so much, Lucky Jules. And make sure, I know a lot of you are already subscribed to Lucky Jules. We met this couple, wonderful couple in West Wendover when we were there last year. And they were just starting their channel out, and we got them to 1,000 subscribers really quick. They're a great channel. They do their Top Dollar Tuesdays, I think it is, or Thursdays. It's a Tuesday or Thursdays. I can't remember. But we're Top Dollar fans, so I'm always watching that. So make sure you go check them out. Great couple, great channel.
On Thursdays because Tuesdays are
Thursdays. That's right. Okay.
I don't know, actually. I've just thrown that out there.
Now you're confusing
Tuesday. It is Tuesdays, actually.
It is Tuesday. Okay, so it's Tuesday. So Top Dollar Tuesday. That makes sense. All right. Well, thank you so much for the gift. Really do appreciate it. And congratulations to everybody who got the gift of membership.
From Lori, does changing my denoms change my RTP? If it does, it is we're talking an infinitesimal change. Going from 1 penny up to $1 in, let's say, Dragon Link. You're having like the smallest bit of difference in that. Play within your budget. Don't try to play the denom just because you get that much difference. A human hair's worth of difference in width of it. Don't just play in your budget. Play where you're happy to play. Don't think I'm going to be making so many more great spins or so many more great bonuses because I'm playing higher. It's just going to get you broke quicker.
There you go. So true. All right. Tex Bino says, what's the fastest you've seen a slot machine taken off the floor because nobody's playing it?
1 day.
I have 1 day.
1 day.
No.
1 day. Yep. It was 1 day.
You have not. Where?
So I got there. This was at, this was in when Monte Carlo was Monte Carlo. I would say roughly 1999, 2000, in that range. Super tight range. I walked past a machine that literally they were setting up. Like they just finished and they just put the chair in front of it. That's how new it was. I can't remember the name of the machine, but it was a good size machine for its day. All right. And it was 3 reels and all that. And then the next day when I walked by, it's gone.
Huh.
And I'm just like, what happened?
That almost seems like a mistake, right?
It could have been a mechanical issue. It could have been any number of things. But that is the fastest on it. Most of the time, you see the machine stick around for at least a couple of weeks. They give it a fair shot.
Yeah.
So, but a couple of weeks is average.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Yeah. They do like to give the machines a fair shot, especially if it's a leased game, because they want to make sure that it's actually not making them money. Because if it's not making them money, it's not making the manufacturer money.
That's right. Let's see. And the Shulin Panda says, I just stayed. I just started playing after Shaolin. I don't have my glasses on. I should probably put my glasses back on. Looks like 2 O's to me. The Shaolin Panda, sorry. I just started playing after watching your videos. I went in and turned $20 into $40 left. There's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong.
It's hard. Boom. It's hard. You know, if I was a local, and I had a local casino, that's how I would do it. I'd walk in with $20 and say, is today going to be the day? Then I turn it into 40. And if not, I just walk out, try it again the next day or a couple days from there. That's how I would do it. So that's good discipline. Keep it up.
And you have made me a big believer in using my gambler's box. Thank you for continuing to suggest it. You're welcome. I'm glad it's working out for you. Keep using it, and you will go home with money. You got to stuff it full, though. That's the key.
That's the point, yeah. And DM Gamer says, why there are slot games that are only available in certain regions? Examples, Dragon Cash and Lightning Cash is available in North America, but not available in Asia. It's a jurisdiction... it
might not be licensed or
it's not exactly. It's not licensed in all countries.
Yeah.
Funny enough, the Lightning Links actually started out in Australia and then they came over here. So Australia licensed them to the United States. And I guess it's Aristocrat that ended up getting it. So it's just a matter of if they think it's worth going through all that time and money to get something licensed. It's a pretty big deal. And not only that, every country's jurisdictions is different. So the software is going to have to be different. And a lot of times that involves a lot of money on the manufacturer side to build in different pay tables, different payback percentages, different rules, things like that into the games. And it become very costly very quickly, because anytime a manufacturer has to put effort into that kind of stuff, it has to then go through testing, which costs money, third-party testing, which costs money. And so it would have to be a very successful enterprise for a country to say, I want to bring that game over here. And sometimes it's just, if they don't think that they're going to get their money back on it by bringing it in, it's not worth all that time and effort to do it. It's a lot of stuff to go through, a lot of regulations and things like that. So, that's why it doesn't happen often. Lightning Link was a big exception to that, but it doesn't happen very often where you see that cross-pollination of game themes between different countries.
From Paul Wooten, with past numbers, I would normally agree. He was talking about roulette being luck. However, I noticed person throwing the ball was throwing it in a pattern 4, 5, 6, 4, 5. I took a chance to put money on 4, 5, and 6. It landed on 5. So roulette is the only game where the dealer can influence the outcome. You probably heard me talk about Jimmy before from Riviera. This was back when the dealers were pretty much only at roulette tables. So they would bounce between roulette to roulette. They changed from there. They might go to craps, but they didn't go to every station and then come back to roulette. They kind of just had their thing. Nowadays, every dealer goes through every table. They do that to make sure that all the games are fair. No one's cheating. No one's colluding. But roulette is the only game where the dealer can influence the outcome. I will say this with one caveat, big asterisk there. You make sure that dealer has been doing it a long time. And I'm talking a decade or longer. Not, hey, I've been doing this for a year or 2 years. I've been dealing roulette for a decade or longer. That's when you get that muscle memory of the dealer that takes in. And that's it. But you're talking a hard time finding those dealers. don't try to find patterns where they don't exist. If you see 3 numbers in a row, don't think that the 4th time is going to be that number. Just, go with your numbers that you have set. Go with whatever system you're trying out. Play on that. If you start talking to the dealer and they say, I've been doing this for 20 years, dealing roulette for 20 years, yeah. then see if you find something. It's possible, but it is very slim nowadays.
Yeah, I didn't want to miss this from Kevin Deal, who's been a member for 19 months. And shout out to Kevin for also giving us a $50 super chat on our member live. So really appreciate that. Mark, on Top Dollar, when it advises you to take off or try again, how is this determined? Thanks. So this is a fixed formula based on the version of Top Dollar that you're playing. Every version is different. So regular Top Dollar, double Top Dollar, 9-line, double Top Dollar 5-line, Top Dollar 5-line, Top Dollar Deluxe, Top Dollar 9-line, because there's so many of them. Every single one of them, the math is different on this. And basically what it's doing is it's basing the current offer number to the current offer amount. And it's going to gradually go down because the least offers that you have means that the chances of you getting a big offer has also decreased. It plays if you guys have ever watched Deal or No Deal, when they call the banker, a lot of people think that the banker is just making up a number. No, it's the same thing. It's a formula based on what is still showing on the board and how many offers are left, how many cases are left to open, right? And so the same thing's going on here with Top Dollar, is that it's just picking it. So how do you know? Well, in the newer versions of Top Dollar, all of the newer versions, you can actually go and look in the game rules, and it will tell you what the thresholds are for each of them. So, for example, I know a couple off the top of my head. Double Top Dollar 3 credit, single pay line. It's 55 on the first. So if it's 55 or greater, it's going to say take. The second offer, it's 50. And on the third offer, it's 45. And so that's fixed. It doesn't change. So it's not going to say, wow, you got 15 credits, you should take it, because you only have one offer left. That doesn't meet that threshold. But it's a mathematical fixed formula based off of the averages of all the different bonus round possibilities that could possibly be in there. So, and Kevin, thank you so much for the continued support. Really do appreciate you, buddy.
Okay, from Richard Jacobs. Dave, do you know you can open in a cash box with another key? So our cash boxes look like this. Each lock is numbered and each key is numbered. So this key goes to this one, and I can open it and I can lock it. This key here goes to another one, and I cannot even open it. So these are keys from the exact same box, and they don't work with each other. Is this pick proof? No, it's not pick proof. It's a box. It's a little.
I mean, you could throw it on the concrete and probably open, but that's not the point, right?
Hammer. But if you are doing something like trying other keys, using a paper clip, using a hammer, running over to your car to get into this, the box isn't the problem. You're the problem.
That's right.
Okay? That's honest truth right there. If you are trying to get this box open by prying it through, there's not a problem with the box.
Yep.
Really think about that, okay?
Yep.
And I know you weren't speaking with that way, but I just wanted to tell everybody else that the box definitely isn't the problem.
And we've got more gift. Yeah, we got J Dog coming in with the 5 Gamble Smart memberships. Thank you so much.
Not get these keys mixed up.
And Spirit of the Morning coming in with also 5 Gamble Smart memberships. So thank you so much, guys. Remember, guys, they are paying for this. They're paying for you guys. Some of you lucky guys out there that are watching to get a free month of membership. So what does it actually give you? So if you go to our post section, if you go to our YouTube page and go to posts, Proud Monkey no doubt has already posted a link and instructions on how to get all the goodies that come with the membership. Some of the things we offer is we have a private Discord chat that we're all in there talking and talking about a lot of unrelated stuff, but we're a family in there. It's great. We also provide a link to our slots, online slots that you can play on your tablet or your phone or your on your browser. And these are popular slots too. So if you're tired of spending coins on all these apps, come play on our site for free. It's just $5 a month for a membership. Or if you got a gifted one, well, you get to do that. And then we also have some members only videos, and we always do a members only live hangout right before this show where we kind of just easy going kind of thing. So, but congratulations to all the members out there. And thank you to all you guys that are converted to paying members. You play a big role in supporting the channel, and we really do appreciate it. Dave and I do, seriously. So thank you so much.
Absolutely. We appreciate every single one of you.
Yep.
And Richard's asked the question because the grandson locked the key in the box. Richard, you have 2 keys. It's not possible to lock both keys in the box. Did the other key get lost? Send me a message, gamblesmart@gmail.com. Drop me an email, and let me know the number on your box. I will see if I have another number. I'm running low on these boxes. With tariffs and everything, we can't really restock right now. But if I have a matching key, I'll send you one. I just need to get it back, okay? But I'll send you one so you can open it up. If I have a matching number. I don't know how many numbers. I've never looked and see how many of these are different.
That's right. Let's see.
And we got like 300 of them last time. I never looked to see how many were different.
And Sue Sage says it's so kind of them to offer the memberships. It is. We have an amazing family here, guys. Our group that comes in here every single week, they're very generous. They're always giving out, super chats to us and gifts to you guys for memberships, and we have a blast over here. I look forward to this every single week because it feels like a big giant family. I wish I could just hug all of you guys, but maybe in 2.5 weeks.
If you go to that My VIP live that we did yesterday, our reaction for Donna winning was absolutely real. I was already stressing out when we started doing the whole thing, and it was down to 3 of them, and it was down to 2. There's sweat rolling down. I was sweating because I was just so concerned. I wanted one of our members to win so bad because I was just like, come on. I was really, really on the edge.
Well, see, this is why we're going to have Sherm there, which is our security. So, Sherm, if you're watching, you got to keep an eye out for Proud Monkey because that's not going to happen. We got to stop that.
Who's this guy? We don't know him.
We don't know him.
We don't know him.
Kick him out. Let's see.
I lost the question.
That's all right. I got this one. So Marvin says, is payback percentage after the fact? Please explain the difference between RTP and payback percentage. So all of these terms are really interchangeable. The industry is not really settled on what each of them means. So let me kind of break it down just real quick. So a theoretical payback percentage is the setting that is on the machine. Most manufacturers call it exactly that whenever you go into the menus to set it. So payback or theoretical payback percentage setting. The RTP, return to player, is the expected return based off of that setting. In theory, after about 10 million spins or so, it is going to be the RTP, the actual return data from that machine is going to be within about 0.02% of whatever that theoretical payback percentage setting is. And that's after all the probabilities have a chance to play themselves out and things like that. Now, what is reported to the states and things like that is an aggregate or a big average of all the different return data, all from all the coin in and coin out from all the machines on the floor, sometimes broken down by denomination. So you can see, for example, if you go to Clark County, which is Nevada, if you go there and you look up some of their data, you can actually see between downtown, outlying casinos, the Strip, you can see what the average return to player was for each of the different denominations. So what do the typical quarters pay out? What do the dollars pay out? Things like that. It is very important. I'm going to be doing a video on this eventually because it's one that we've never done. But it's important to look at the 12-month view because that will give you a good indication of what the real payback percentage is for each of those denominations in those areas, right? In the short term, like if you look at the month data, you're going to notice it changing every single month. You're going to say, oh, so it was 89% in June and it was 91% in July. Did that mean that they increased the theoretical payback percentage by 2%? No, that's not what that means. There's just not enough data yet. There's still too much variance going on because it's such a shorter sample size. A month in a lot of cases is just not enough data to be able to come up with those percentages. But if you extract it out to an entire year, that's 12 months of data, and that's a pretty good indication of what the casinos has been setting, those payback percentage settings, the theoretical ones on the machines themselves. Does that make sense? So it's real geeky, but you have to, when you see those reports, you got to know how to interpret them. And a lot of people don't interpret them correctly because they just look at the month and they say, well, downtown is changing it every month. Every month they're raising it and lowering it, and this is what it looks like because you see the data. But if you look at the 12 months and you compare the 12 months to the previous year, you're going to notice it's maybe 0.2% difference, something like that. It's very small. And it's because the data, it needs a lot of data. It needs a lot of time. Slot machines need a lot of time for all the probabilities to play out. And so hopefully that helps explain it a little bit better.
You're not going to get a good average if your numbers are small. In statistics, you have 6 numbers. You're not getting a true average of large events. You need thousands of numbers to calculate a true average. And this is a good one here from RS. Love your channel. Do you two ever meet up? Do meetups? I'm in Dallas-Fort Worth area. I'm in Fort Worth and Marks and Temple. We do meetups quite regularly. We actually had one in WinStar earlier, and someone else said that their local casino is WinStar. I don't know when we're going to do another meetup in WinStar because we do have to have a meetup over in the Northeast for so many of our Northeast people who cannot get out west. It is very difficult to travel, that I found out on my last trip. And Mark missed that trip, so he's definitely looking forward to going again. But we do let everybody know on our message board, on Discord, and on our posting page on our YouTube channel where we're going to be when. So we'd say, hey, we're going to be at WinStar this weekend.
Let's see. I had one, and then I missed it. Oh, I'll do this one real quick. So Brandon Micken says, are hold and spin bonuses random or predetermined? They're not predetermined. So every time you get, for example, you got 6 balls, you're entered into the hold and spin. Every time you hit the spin button, or if it's one that automatically does it, there's 2 different types. Every single one of those squares is going to be an RNG pool every single time you do that. So it's completely randomized. So you never know what's going to come next. So it hasn't decided when you enter the bonus what your ultimate result's going to be. Every single spin's separate.
From Michelle, how do you use the $25 comp at table play? Do you get a coupon? Never heard of that before. So she's talking about the Downtown Grand. It's $25 match play. So what you do is essentially you'll get a little certificate that says $25 match play. You'll put that on the table along with $25. They're matching your $25. So you will win $75 for only putting in $25. The reason you don't win $100 is because it's a match. It is not a true $25 you get back. Oh, do match play. If you get match play, do match play. It's essentially doubling your bet.
Oh yeah, it's crazy. I did a hand of blackjack and got ended up with 21, believe it or not. Not on the first. I think I had 16 and then I pulled a 5. So I ended up getting, I was doing a $50 match play. So I ended up getting $100 off of that. So it was pretty cool.
And we got
this really touched me. So I wanted to put this. So Spirit of the Morning says, it was so nice to see both you guys' reactions to Donna's win. Unlike many other channels, these guys are a lot like most of us. They really connect with the folks who follow the channel. That means a lot to me. Thank you so much for saying that, Spirit of the Morning. This is us, guys. This is the real deal. We don't put on a facade or anything like that. And most of you that have been able to meet us, hopefully you know that. We really do look out for each and every one of you. We try to do the best that we can every single time we're in front of a camera. And that's why we are so incredibly excited about the meetup. You have no idea. This is huge for us. And it's not because of us getting to go to Vegas, woohoo, have fun. No, we do that all the time. This is different. This is different. This is getting to meet over 100 of you and get to listen to your stories. And that means everything to us. And so this is why we refuse to charge anybody to go to these events or anything like that. It's not about that. It's about getting this community together in a room, sharing some laughs. We're going to have some fun stuff going on. It's going to be a lot of fun. So really looking forward to it. But thank you, Spirit of the Morning, for saying that. Really do appreciate it.
Thank you so much. It was great meeting her in Foxwoods. I had a little bit of issue where she was at Mohegan. I was at Foxwoods. Couldn't find each other in Mohegan when we were both there. But it was awesome being able to finally meet her. And she connected with Donna. And it's just like the thing we never expected. Mark and I could not believe this, that our members and different subscribers became friends with each other. And it was like, it blew my mind that we created a community, that we actually created a community.
Yeah. Yeah. Just seeing you guys mingling with each other. I mean, come on. Who would ever expect that at a meetup, right? And that's what's really cool. We love it.
That's for sure.
Absolutely love it.
And Bob Top Dollar gifting 5 memberships. He hopes you play Top Dollar. He loves Top Dollar so much. Thank you, Bob. Really
look at his icon.
it.
I mean, his icon's there. It's all set.
Look at his name.
He definitely
has a
loves
fake driver's license that says Bob Top Dollar. Thank you, Bob.
Yeah.
Really do appreciate you. Thank you so much. Oh, I got one other one here.
Mark's real jury style. Dang, man.
Bam.
It's harsh.
I'm just going to make sure that tell him everything wrong.
From Jody's on her way home.
You're in trouble.
Yeah. Yeah, that's shaped up now.
From Austin Lott, what's the trips I'm picking? New slots you have never seen before. I often will like to play slots I've never seen before, something new. Sit down, watch somebody play it if you can. Go through the game rules, understand the game. I will often sit down and start playing a few spins. Then I'll go into the game rules to see what's going on. What do I need to win? All that kind of stuff, if it's not painfully obvious. But approach each slot machine that you see new as basically something you have never played before, something you know nothing about, and start from the beginning. Go through the game rules.
Absolutely. James Jones said on machines like piggy banking, Mr. Hampay was playing that today. I caught his live. You get a choice of free games or the piggy banking game. Is there any advantage for picking one over the other?
Pick the banking.
No, don't always. There's pros and cons of each, but you should know that going in. So there is one secret to picking the free games, is that it is possible in the free games to trigger the piggy banking bonus.
And you do get the expanding wilds.
You get the expanding wilds, that's right. And it is a two times multiplier on all wins. So I think the free games are less fun, personally. I like the piggy banking thing, but I would say that the piggy banking thing is a little bit more riskier than the free games. Because at least with the free games, you got a 2 times multiplier. You're going to get those stacked wilds, and you still have that chance of triggering within that bonus to get a piggy bonus, inside of that. So now the odds aren't great at getting it. It's really hard to trigger a piggy bonus inside of the free games, but it's possible, right? And so you kind of just need to weigh what you feel like you should play. Personally, I always play the piggy banking one, even though I think the free games is probably the better choice, just because I like that style of gameplay, So kind of just play what you love.
Forth on the piggy banking Locket Link games, I'll go back and forth between free games and the feature. On luxury line, between the free games and the luxury line, always take luxury line because you're going to get disappointed in the free games every time. Every time I've just gotten wrecked on the free games.
Every time.
I'll go for the trades or just don't play luxury line. There's another solution right there. Never even thought of that, huh?
Jody's restaurant. Oh, here we go. Johnny's speaking my language. The best chicken fried steak that you can find anywhere in Texas is at Jody's restaurant in Temple.
Okay, that's big word, dude.
Johnny, prove me wrong. Johnny, you're listening. Prove me wrong in the chat.
Wait a minute here. I've been to Temple many times, and we've never gotten this chicken fried steak.
You never said that you like it.
I will drive to Mary's out in freaking West Texas to go to the best chicken fried steak. There's a chicken fried steak up in Noble, Oklahoma at Kendall's that I have been wanting to go to for 2 years. It's a 3-hour drive to go there.
Just remind me next time you're down here. We'll go.
Okay. It better be on point because
it is good. They only take cash. That's what kind of place this is.
I want to know, the waitresses, don't care about you. And they're most likely finishing a cigarette out back. Because that means
this is also the place that when you sit down, they give you your drinks, they give you saltine crackers, and the ketchup bottle, plastic ketchup bottle things.
I don't know what you're doing right now, but I don't think you should. This is a family channel. I don't know what's going on at this place.
Like the ketchup bottle things. Can I do it this way?
Yeah.
The ketchup bottle filled with margarine, and you pour the margarine. Okay. You pour the margarine on the saltine crackers, and then you eat them.
That is a good sign.
This is about as Texas as you can get at this place.
Yeah.
Come on down, Johnny. We'll do it. Well, next time Dave's in town, I'll let you know. It'll be fun.
And, living life loving. My fingers are itching. I'm trying to stay away from my local casino. Keep it up. You're doing a good job. Don't feel like you have to go. Play it online. Play like the Pop Slots games. If you need a little bit of a hit, play the Pop Slots. It's free to play. You don't have to do anything. It's not going to the casino. You're not going to lose money. So, but just do your best. Keep doing a great job of staying away until you're ready to go back. And if you're not ready to go back, that's okay too.
Just saw this one come in from Carlisle. So slot machines seem to always give so many different hits, single, double, and triple bars. When it comes to hitting a jackpot, or there's many hits in the program. No. So think about it this way. I'm going to simplify this. So there is a certain odd of hitting a cherry. Okay. And those will be the best odds out of any hit that you can get on, say, a double diamond machine. Those will be the best odds. Let's just say it's 1 in 50. I don't know what it is. It's probably less than that. But let's say it's 1 in 50 to hit a cherry. Well, to hit 2 cherries, it might be 1 in 150. And then 3 single bars is 1 in 350. And then you start to get up to the high paying ones, like the 3 sevens. That may be 1 in 5,000, 1 in 6,000. Those are the probabilities of hitting it. And so what the mathematicians do is the first thing they decide on a game is the volatility. How do we want this thing to pay out? The second thing is they decide where the probabilities are going to lay out. What is going to be the probabilities of everything that can be hit and not hit on that game? So what are the probabilities of getting a losing spin, all that kind of stuff? They figure all that out. And then once they do that, they can then set the payback percentage return to figure out where they want that to be. And then they can tweak it, right? They can say, well, we put the probabilities of getting 3 single bars a little bit too high. We need to dial that down a little bit so this payback return works out. And that's what they do. And the mathematicians are brilliant at this now, especially because their games are way more complex than what I'm describing right now. But they have to basically figure those things out. They have to put a probability on everything that hits. And that's why you're going to get lower hits and no hits more often than everything else, because the probabilities are higher of hitting those things. Think of it, try to think of it in simpler terms, like the winning the lottery, Powerball, right? Your odds of getting 2 numbers is not that bad. Now, when you get to 3 numbers, it gets pretty serious. Then 4 numbers, it starts to really climb. And then you talk about the Powerball number on top of that. And then it's astronomical probabilities of hitting that. It's the same basic principle here. What are you going to get a lot of times if you got like 10 quick hits? Out of those, you might get one that has 2 numbers on it, or 1 number. That's just because the probabilities of hitting that are within that range, 1 in 10, 1 in 20, something like that, whatever the average is, hitting 1 or 2 numbers. And that slot machines are built basic same math principles. So I hope that helps.
All right, I got 2 ones in a row here. From Ron Man, what does changing the bingo card on a slot really do for the player? I know what it is, but does it really matter to change it? So not all. So here's the thing right here. Not all of the VGT games can you change the bingo card. Some you can, some you can't. I will get people yelling at me in an email saying, you can change the card on every machine. No, you can't. Some you can, some you can't. If you can change the card and you feel like changing the card, go for it. It's not going to do anything different for you. You may have just ditched a winning card. You may have just gotten a winning card. It's never a thing. Just go with it. If you feel like changing the card, if you can, and that's something you want to do, do it. I've done it before. It hasn't really worked out for me. But at the same time, I wasn't winning in the first place. So
that's right.
And then another one here from Ron. No. Did I just delete the wrong one? Where'd it go? There it is, from Rodney. Rodney Shelby. What are your guys' opinions of VGT machines that have the red screens with the that are they low volatility like Misty Money Bags? Yes, we love the VGT 3 reels, either the single pay line, 5 line, 5 reel, 9 line. We love all those games. The VGT games are pretty much the lowest payback games. Sorry, the highest payback games.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So I'm fighting off a cough here if you guys can't tell.
Yeah.
Are the highest payback machines you're going to ever experience. We have this on really good professional authority, someone who knows in the industry that says that they are upwards of 95% easily. So that's what we play when we're there. Hands down. I very rarely, except for Yo Yeti, my guilty pleasure, I play the VGTs, for sure.
And Pokey Bandit, yeah, I got you, man. I'll be reaching out to you now that I'm back. You know why, right? We have a purchaser. A fan has purchased the Tabasco machine. Shout out to Pokey Bandit. Congratulations, man.
Now we're gonna watch Pokey Bandit, which you should go subscribe to his channel, and he's gonna be playing that. We're like, you're playing that at home.
Yeah, you're playing that at home.
We know you're playing that at home. All right, good question here. Not slot related. From Buckeye Slots, Mark and Dave, what are your guilty pleasure TV shows or movie that you just always watch and never get sick of? I've got a dozen of them.
Oh, I've got so many too, but I got to pick.
Go through them.
Now, guilty pleasure, does that mean like it's your absolute favorite, or it's kind of like it's your favorite, but you don't want to admit it?
But is it trash? Well, let's do one. What's your favorite, and then what's your trash one?
Okay.
So my favorite
Go ahead.
that I watch, like, I'll watch at least once a year. Okay. I'll watch like Babylon 5, the whole series straight through once a year. It is my favorite show of all time. Like, hands down, my favorite show. It was just done so well. And I'll watch through that. And I have the guilty pleasure, but I'll let Mark go first on the TV show.
Okay. And guys, put it in your chat too. What are y'all's favorite? I'm interested in what you guys have to say. So my all-time favorite show that I could never get tired of is Star Trek: The Next Generation. It's so good. I can never get tired. I put it on repeat or shuffle and just let it go. Sometimes when
shuffle, don't you have a timeline?
No, I put it on shuffle. Well, they're not really continuous. Some of them aren't. Yeah, but I put them on shuffle and just have it on in the background sometimes, and that's probably easily one of my favorite shows of all time that I could watch over and over and over again and never get sick of it. So good.
A great show for sure. Guilty pleasure movie. It's got to be.
We're still doing favorite, and then we'll do the guilty pleasure after it.
No, that was favorite. We're doing each one?
We're doing each one. Yeah.
Okay. Favorite movie that I can watch repeatedly over and over again, and I have.
Is it going to be the same as mine?
No, mine's Kill Bill.
Oh, okay.
I could watch that movie over and over again with no problem, and find something new each time. I mean, it's so well done. Good second place is Inglourious Bastards. I mean, that's also.
Oh, that's a great movie.
Yeah, Hateful. I'm a big Tarantino fan, obviously. Because
that's such a great movie. I love that movie. Let's see. Favorite movie of all time? It's got to be Casino. I gotta say it.
That's a good movie.
I watch that movie more than any other movie. It's so good.
But you can just watch it over and over again, and you're still getting enjoyment out of it.
I know, and it's 3 hours long. I mean,
yep.
I can never get tired of watching it. It's just so good. All right, guilty pleasure TV show, Dave.
Guilty pleasure TV show is probably going to be, it's obscure, but it's Kim's Convenience. It's on Netflix.
Never heard of it.
It's set in Toronto. It is about a first-generation South Korean family. The parents are immigrants. The kids are both first generation. It is just so heartwarming. It is just so great. And I will just sit there and watch it. And I'll be like, this is such a great guy. This guy needs to be everywhere, you know? The very first episode, and I'm not trying to give it anything away, but he meets a drag queen. And he asks an honest question. Why do you do this? And the person answers, it feels like me. It always has. And they had a connection moment there where he literally wanted to know what was going on because he didn't understand it from his culture, and they were sharing the culture with them. And I thought that was just so endearing. I watched the rest of the show, and I still watch that show like once a year at least too.
Dude, what was it? Oh, so my guilty pleasure, it's you guys would laugh. Painting with Bob Ross.
Painting with Bob Ross is good.
Yeah. Know? It's just when I have a stressful day, I will put him on and I am glued to watching him. I cannot stop. So that's and Pluto TV has him 24/7. So
but don't you tell anybody about that bush, Mark. That bush is our little secret. Don't tell anybody about that tree or whatever.
I'm not telling.
You'd always be like, we're going to put that little tree in there. And that's gonna be our
the happy secret. Accidents. Yeah. Yeah. And don't forget about beating the brush.
Yeah.
Let's beat the old brush here.
Guilty pleasure movie.
Guilty pleasure movie.
Idiocracy.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Idiocracy. I see it happening. Like,
it is happening
now. We are
Brondo. What is it? Brondo.
Brondo. It's what
plants crave. Yeah.
The thirst mutilator. Like I just.
As Susan says, Dog the Bounty Hunter. I used to watch it too.
I used to watch that too.
I did too, and then it got a little too crazy. Yeah, it got a little crazy.
Yeah.
I
didn't realize how short Dog the Bounty Hunter is. He's like 5'7".
Oh yeah, he's a pint.
Yeah. Yep. But he wears the tall boots with the tall hair.
Guilty pleasure movie.
I'll tell you a movie I used to have a problem with.
So this is one of those. This movie is so bad and so terrible, and everybody says it's so bad and terrible, but I still watch it for some reason. Is Judge Dredd?
Wait, whoa, hold on, whoa,
it's bad.
Whoa,
it's
are we
bad.
Talking Judge Dredd,
the first one
or the second
Sylvester Stallone?
Okay, great movie. It is a good movie.
Thank you. You
just gotta like remember.
It's weird. It's really dumb.
And special effects weren't where we are now.
Yeah, it's really dumb. But for whatever reason, I could watch that one all day long. But it's not one that I really publicly like to announce that I do.
I used
so
to
there
have
you go.
A problem.
I am the just like the Mariner said in there.
Absolutely. I watched Prometheus like 17 times because it drove me absolutely insane. The number of story holes that are in it. And I'm just like, you have ruined the entire Aliens franchise by making this movie. Then they made the next movie to apologize for that one.
Right. There was, have you seen, since we're talking about movies now, this is off the rails now.
I've probably seen it.
Have you seen the Ulysses cut of Waterworld?
Yes.
You have seen the one? Yes.
Yes. Yep. I've seen it.
If you guys have not seen that, try to search it out. It's hard to find, but it basically all the stuff that was cut out is put back in, and it explains way more. So much more about what is going on. And there's actually one other cut that's even longer than this, and it's currently in the vault of the director.
Oh wow!
And he refuses to release it until he's dead. That's what he said. Well, and so whenever he passes away, we're going to get this master cut that is just the one that he wanted to release, but it was so long that, and they were already over budget and all that he wasn't able to do it. And so
it's like the Zack Snyder cut of Justice League.
Right.
You watch that, the movie is great. It makes sense. You watch the first one, you're like, this sucks. You still haven't seen Buckaroo Banzai.
Nope.
You have got to see that. It is. I just can't even explain it because you have to watch Buckaroo Banzai. You just have to watch it. It is priceless.
Just remind me, and I'll cue it up. So Gary Slots and Travel, man, I see you comment on everybody's channel. I watch so many channels, and Gary's always there. Mark and Dave, as slot players, are we gambling or investing our money?
We are gambling.
Better. We're gambling.
Do not ever say investing.
Yeah.
Investing is what smart people do with their money. They put their money away. They know that it's going to bring them a return, almost a guaranteed return. In several cases, different index funds, different bonds are almost for sure going to have a guaranteed return. When someone says investing $100, it drives me nuts because it's like, that's not investing. You're risking.
You're risking.
100% risking. You're speculating on the futures market is what you're doing.
Yeah.
Don't say investing. Just say I'm gambling.
Yeah.
Now, if you want to say investing, that means you're putting the money away for a rainy day. You're putting the money into the market. You're making sure
something stable. Yeah.
Which you should also be doing.
I love this. That. I didn't even catch this earlier.
Oh, look at that!
So funny. That's hilarious.
Is it still the biggest flop of all time? I think it is.
I think it is. Yeah,
I think it is.
But they have actually made a profit on it finally.
Oh, they have. Okay, gotcha.
They have made a profit on it, but that's so funny. I didn't even catch that earlier. The Mariner. That's hilarious.
That's hilarious.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to watch that again. Oh. Have you seen the Ulysses cut? I want to ask you that because it's anyway.
New member, Michelle Hermoso. Hermosillo. Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Michelle,
Yeah, we
thank
answered
you,
your
Michelle.
questions earlier, so
Super
thank you,
appreciate it.
Michelle.
Thank you for joining.
Yeah, appreciate you. All right, I think we've gone long enough. I'm getting tired.
That's a good one too.
That is a good one. Although I've seen that one so much that I probably don't want to watch it again. It's one of those. It's just I've seen it so many times.
Jim's got another one of mine. Hudson Hawk with Bruce Willis. Absolutely.
I don't think I've seen that one.
What is wrong?
You gotta see that one. Oh, you gotta be. I'll see it eventually.
He doesn't understand good movies.
Dave has actually watched. I guarantee you, he has watched at least 3 times more movies and TV shows than I have. This guy's.
I was raised by TV, like quite literally, and like would binge watch just movies constantly, and I still do. I still do that. Like at work, I'll have movies going in the background. My favorite one now when I'm flying on Southwest is I will watch a little bit of Tron almost every time. Tron Legacy, the new one.
The new one. Oh.
Yeah.
I just remember the old one because I was really fascinated by that one growing up. And then Dave and I saw The Last Starfighter in the theaters. Remember that?
That was good.
That was fun to see in the theaters.
I saw that with my kid. And I mean, obviously, the special effects aren't up to today's par.
But it doesn't matter.
He still enjoyed it. He still enjoyed the story.
Yeah, it's good stuff. All right, guys. Well, we really appreciate you joining us tonight. Hope we got some entertainment out of it and then also some education like we always try to do and try to squeeze in.
Absolutely.
But we appreciate you guys, each and every one of you. Thank you for all the memberships and all the donations and everything. It really helps us out. It means the world to us. And like we always say, gamble smart.
Gamble safe. And another new member. Oops.
I was clicking on it too.
There we go. Oops, I did it again. New member. Thank you, Hoops.
Thank you so much.
We will see you next week. I may or may not be here next week. I am traveling to California. Maybe beyond.
I got this.
He's got this. He can't screw it up that much.
That's all right.
Screw it up.
Yeah. Dave will find out.
That's right. You have a great one.
All right, guys. Have a wonderful night. Good luck out there if you go to casino this weekend. We're rooting for you.